All children are born egocentric. It's a survival instinct. It's how they get their basic needs met. It starts as soon as they're born. It's all about me, and the world revolves around me. And it's being unable to perceive the viewpoint of someone else or understand how my behavior may affect someone else's behavior. Well, eventually, children begin to think about others besides themselves, and this is a good thing. Um, this is the building blocks or the foundation for moral development, understanding what is right versus wrong. And first, we must understand how children or how people are affected by our behavior. And we can support this through demonstrating other esteem to the children we work with. Now, other esteem is a feeling of empathy for another person. It's being aware of someone else's feelings, and it's something that children learn through interacting with others and then your facilitation of that. Now, as teachers, we are very often concerned about a child's self-esteem, and rightly so. We should be concerned about a child's self-esteem. We want them to feel good about themselves. We want to set them up for success so they will feel good about themselves. But just as important as self-esteem is a child's other esteem. We want them to understand the feelings of others. We want them to acknowledge that. We want them to feel good about the feelings of others and being able to identify those. That's social intelligence. Um, Conflict resolution coaching is one way it's that we can foster other esteem. And it's how we talk to the children. It's all about the communication, right? So, for example, let's think about our scenario from last week and talking about Tommy and Jack. Remember, Tommy was building his tower in the block center, and it was the real tall tower. He was so excited about it, and Jack came through and knocked his tower down. He kicked it down. Then Tommy ran after Jack and started kicking him in the shins, and it hurt. So think about how we can talk to them in this conflict resolution coaching situation. For example, how do you think Tommy felt when you kicked down his tower, Jack? And Tommy, how do you think Jack felt when you kicked him? Now, this may sound a little bit different from what we generally say or what you have heard said previously. Oftentimes we'll say, well, how would you feel if this happened to you? How would you feel, Jack, if someone kicked your tower down? Or how would you feel, Tommy, if someone kicked you in the shins? And when we use that type of terminology, that type of language, what's happening is we're having the children to focus on themselves, right? It's, you, Tommy, think about you and how you would feel. But when we're working on fostering other esteem, we want Tommy to think about how Jack felt. And we want Jack to think about how Tommy felt. This can help them understand the feelings of others and be more aware of them. And if a child can recognize that other children have feelings too, we can then say that they're developing other esteem. Now, social competency is our goal here, right? Yeah. So a social competent person is able to empathize with others. And that's what this other concept of other esteem is.